from light to dark and every shade in between. We shop with our eyes. I'm Chef David Guas talking to you today about the color of honey. I love using honey in my cooking because of the rich, dark flavor it brings to so many different foods. You can see here with the sticky buns, we've used it as an exterior glaze and how attractive that beautiful sheen the honey's brought to this finished baked good. And again, you can see here we've roasted a Cornish hen without honey and then with honey. Obvious difference, beautiful, attractive exterior skin. The honey just really enriches that beautiful, beautiful lacquered color. One of my favorite ways to showcase what honey does to enrich the color is my honey 5-spice chicken thighs. We're going to start off with just mincing a little bit of garlic. We're going to use a really dark honey in this particular recipe. And again, to each his own on the matching and pairing of the honey, but I just find that with the 5-spice, it's just a richer, stronger, bolder flavor of spice, so we're going to pair it up with a darker, richer, bolder flavor of honey. So we've got the minced garlic. We're going to add our 5-spice into the same bowl. We've got our oil and a little bit of our orange zest. So right into the same bowl to make our marinade. A nice fresh grated orange. You're going to get all that oil out from the essence of the oil. And we're also going to crack it open and use the juice as well. It's a real sweet way to sort of balance the flavor and marry with the honey and to complement the chicken and the 5-spice. Just going to go ahead and squeeze that out right into that bowl. Just use all that juice. We don't want any of that to go to waste. In this particular recipe, I'm using buckwheat honey for its dark, rich, robust flavor. It matches up really nicely with the 5-spice. It's going to give us a beautiful, lacquered, finished, crispy skin on the chicken. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And then our oil. Just drizzle enough oil in there to make it a nice sort of wet marinade. And this is going to go directly into our pan to be able to refrigerate this chicken. I mean, you can already see the depth of color. I'm going to go ahead and take our thighs, just move them around in there, each one, getting all that honey completely in contact with the chicken. This is a quick marinade. We're just going to do it for about an hour in the refrigerator. So this has been refrigerating for an hour now. I'm going to get a nice sear on this. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil in the pan. That's just to prevent the sticking. It's going to help to balance out that honey when it hits the pan. Skin side down as we sear. I mean, you can smell, as soon as it hits that hot pan, I can smell the honey. It's just got this unique, bold, rich, earthy flavor. And that's why I love using this particular honey with the 5-spice. While we're waiting for the chicken to sear, remember when you're using honey in your baked goods, go ahead and reduce your oven temperature by 25 degrees. And that'll help with the getting too dark too fast. You can see what we've done here already. Beautiful color, and that's what we're going for, a nice crispy top skin. You see all that color's already working. At this point, we're going to go ahead and throw this right in the oven. Which is set at 350 degrees. We're going to let that go for about 18 minutes. While we're waiting for our chicken to cook, I'm going to go ahead and share with you this really cool tip. I take honey and just a little bit of water, just enough to baste it, and brush it directly over the top of this beautiful smoked bacon. And we're going to go pretty heavy on it. Just base it all right on top, brushing it, lathering it all over the place. And what we know about bacon is it's smoky and it's salty. And we're going to have that beautiful, beautiful color that it's going to have after it's baked. And it's also going to bring a nice sweetness to it, really giving you that crisp, sort of almost candied-like finished texture. We have some finished bacon right here. I mean, it balances so nicely, but I mean, just looking at the color right there, that's what we're going for, and that's what we're using honey for, is to really achieve a finished color in a baking process. Chicken's ready. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Wow. Look at that color. It's amazing. It's got that mahogany rich color, very inviting. I'm going to go ahead and flip the thigh just before I pull it, sort of rub it back into that beautiful sauce it's created. And we really Couldn't get that without using the skin also. It really picks up that flavor and color that was brought to us by the honey. Honey's a natural wonder, and this is just one of the ways that we use honey to really enrich the color of foods. For these recipes and more, visit honey.com.